was for 5 years in Berlin, and I met people and I got new friends, and with two of them we wanted to make together some projects, and we searched for a place. Then we found here, but to 3 people it was impossible to rent it and make a co-working space, so we made a concept and it developed on the process. We took another friends and we invited them, and we make like membership at the moment, and we work together. We are like melting pot, and we have too many opportunities here, from furnitures, from light installations, also tattoos maybe. We have different workshops like wood workshop, metal workshop like we are in at the moment, and also serigraphy workshop, boat building workshop, or we have 2 stairs offices. And every workshop is open for every member, so they can use everything, but there's also somebody who is responsible for this workshop, and they can learn from them everything. So if I'm a product designer and I have to do something with metal, I can ask to my friends to do it for me, and it's like you can get their network help and you can get their usage help. Actually for everybody at the moment, everybody who creates something actually.
My name is Delia and I'm one of the founders of Bed Co-working in Berlin. At the beginning it was for the students, and after the time now we are not students yet, so we got lots of freelancers, we've got designers and IT consulting management people, and also like writing people. We've got everything, yeah. I think we've got 3 floors, the basement and the ground area. It's the co-working space, and the kitchen is for the flat sharing people and the co-workers. And then in the middle area and the rooftop we've got the flat sharing with 5 people and 2 children. Yeah, we offer like the hard facts like a printer and network, and also the atmosphere at the house. And every Wednesday we got this Better Wednesday, the Bedwoch, just for coming together and talk about stuff and the projects and the city and everything. We are more like family and not like a co-working space in the commercial sense. We've got events, or the main thing, we've got the tables we rent. At the moment it's for students, 80 euro per month. And yeah, we also got tiny events. We invite people with interesting themes and they come to our place and just talk about stuff. We are one maybe of 10 projects in Schöneweide, and it's very important for the area because we are growing with other people, and we started these projects and work together with other projects in Schöneweide, and that's very important for our area, and young people are coming, and yeah, it becomes better. The difference between Beta House and Bed, I think it's that Beta House is more interested in what people do or what they work, and we are more interested in the personality of the people. Or maybe, I don't know, we know our co-workers and we know what they do and we know about their lives. And at Beta House it's really like they go there to work and yeah, to connect each other.
Well, the overall idea is to create like a hub for innovation and for creativity, and basically to host everything from young to already experienced entrepreneurs in one place, and to get community to learn from each other. So like the main objective of Beta House is co-working, but you have so many different co-working spaces. So the idea of Beta House as a co-working space is basically building a community and hosting these young entrepreneurship programs, and also like just having people to learn from each other and to share experiences and to give feedback.
This room actually where we're in, it's the first co-working space at Beta House. Beta House didn't have any other room than this one, and nowadays this is divided and became the workshop. First of all, it was a hacker space, and when Beta House moved up to the other floors, this room was the pilot project for also giving the workshops as a co-working space to the people.
And then throughout the years, how the Beta House developed, and also the concept of it and the need for different spaces, we slowly developed into more areas. We expanded on the co-working, we introduced new areas of Beta House, for example, like the event team and the event spaces, like the education department with workshop and courses, and also like professional laboratory, like this one, and woodshop next door. So basically the prototyping labs, and yeah, Well, mainly we never focused on one individual group, so we never kind of like closed the doors to any specific groups. We let it open, but their community kind of shaped itself. So it's mainly between 50-50 between freelancers from very different fields to early stage and also a later stage startups, but mainly early stage. And this is basically what our community now became. It's giving access to this innovation hub startup community world to people who might not be aware of it. And also, if you're a part of it and a newcomer to the city, then you should definitely visit all of the possible innovative hubs you can. And Beta House is definitely, I see it as a very important one because it's very easy to access this community and this line of people. So for example, if you're a freelancer searching for your next client, you should most definitely come to Beta House, visit one of the Beta breakfasts and get to know either your future clients or your future helpers on your project and things like this. And to the people who might not be a part of this startup or freelance community, it's still very valuable to see how this innovative kind of part or new way of doing business works. So this is very good to know and also to realize. Like on the other hand, we also have a lot of corporates coming through our house. And why is it very important? It's basically to get them introduced to this creative flow, to this way of thinking innovative, to implementing creative ideas inside your team, to have your team work closely, because how everything in business today is changing and also like moving towards this more team-oriented work and also implementing creativity in every step. We think it's very important to also re-educate these big corporates in that sense.
It brings a lot of creative people to one place. So like for myself, I have a business and I met here different designers that are able to help me out. I've met different people that are willing to give me advice on my website, actually build up my website, things that I can't necessarily do on my own.
We have two groups, I guess. One thing is furniture or product designers who are interested in having a shared workshop. On the other hand, it is developers and engineers. On the website of us, we show what we have as tools. We show what can be done, like in exemplary projects. We have industrial design course for beginners. We have concrete, like to work with concreters, and we have soldering courses. We have Arduino courses and so on. So in that sense, you are introduced into the workshop as well. One of the latest success stories is a product. It's called Mito, a kind of revolutionary kettle that only heats the amount of water that you need in the reservoir that you actually want. So this product was developed here. Then there is another startup that developed an energy monitor for household. Then there's a device that was for blind people, deciphering the content on normal smartphones. The most famous for Beta House is the Beta Breakfast. Like every Thursday you can have breakfast here. New startups or people who want to present themselves can give little presentations of what they do. And sometimes also the people who present, they really ask for someone, we need someone who does this. There's also the Beta Beer, and besides that, the festival every year, the Beta Festival, where you can attend workshops. Everybody can give a workshop, and over this you get to know Beta House quite a bit.